I'm writing a book called The Entire History of Islam, and I want to show you an excerpt from one of the chapters that I've written to show you how I'm writing in a way to bring out the emotions, to show the emotions that the people who lived through these events felt. Soon, the Muslims of Al-Andalus would see the terrifying faces of these men, scarred cheeks adorned with thick braided beards, pale ghostly complexions with bizarre blue tattoos trickling up from their fingertips to their necks. Tall and broad-shouldered, towering above like a forest of thick tree trunks, and those pale gray and blue eyes, piercing eyes, and those pale gray and blue piercing eyes that stared unblinking at the Muslims through the holes in their helmets. These were a people from the far-off lands of Scandinavia, bordering the frozen waters of the Arctic Circle. Never before had the Muslims seen such a horrifying people, and now here they were, fast approaching on their ships, threatening a horrible fate to anyone who was so unfortunate as to stand in their way of plunder. And so what I'm trying to do with my writing here is take the real world events and characterize them with the emotions and the experiences that the people at that time would have felt. So here I'm trying to focus on the details that history books often leave out, which is the context. So I'm not just explaining that the people of Al-Andalus, they were scared of these Vikings. I'm describing to you the features of these strange and bizarre people in the same way that the Muslims saw and experienced them. You see, the Muslims had never seen people that looked like that before, with such bizarre complexions and full body tattoos. People at that time had never seen the Vikings before, and what is unknown is often scarier than what is known. And so this is one of the many ways that this book is different from other history books. It's because it reads more like a story rather than an academic work. And I'm writing like this because I want this to be something that is easy to read and something that the people will actually enjoy when they're reading it. And even parents, they may possibly want to even read it to their kids, of course, depending on how mature those kids are. So if this book interests you, go to my website now and pre-order it. I will actually take your name and I will write it, I will print it in the book so that people, they see it hundreds of years later and know that you were one of the original backers, one of the original believers in this project. May Allah grant to all a legacy in which your name is remembered forever.